That helps slough off the dead skin on your lips too.
So now I get to see why you're in the bathroom for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then lastly, just clean it out, squeeze out extra water, and then just hang it dry somewhere. I hang mine on the left side over here. And I'm just gonna, one last splash of some water. I was picking on my skin yesterday, so I have a little redness right there, but you know, I can cover it up with makeup if I want. But I never go anywhere anyway, so I don't cover my face with makeup much. So, you know, just like the long cloth right here, fold it in half, and then just pat dry. Like I said, I see people wringing around their eyes like this. Don't ever do that. You're pulling your skin, you're gonna get wrinkles, and women, we get wrinkles and we don't like that. So just take your whole hand like this and just pat gently. Don't massage, okay? It's on dry. Never massage on dry towels. Just pat gently. And you guys, I know I look gross without makeup, but who cares? Once you have kids, especially 4 kids and a husband and a place to clean up, and you gotta cook, you gotta do laundry, you know, I really don't care no more. So.
Alright, so then are you gonna put that Neutrogena moisturizer then?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Show them
So now it's pat dry. I heard that it's better to put your moisturizer on right away after you pat your skin dry, because you don't want it to dry out first and then put it on. It absorbs better when your skin is still kind of moist. But just pat it dry and then put it on. Don't wait 20 minutes. Don't wait 30 minutes. It's going to be too dry where your skin starts cracking. Don't do that. Just put your moisturizer on after you pat it dry, so it's still so it'll absorb still. Okay. Okay, here's the oil-free combination skin Neutrogena, about 4 ounces. This runs about
$12.
Well, it's CVS could be like $11.99, and Dominic's, they run kind of like above $10, like $10.99 I think. Target runs about like $9 I think, and Walmart sells for about like $9 around there. So you gotta shop, depends on which state you're at. So we're in Illinois, it's expensive here. You go to Wisconsin or Iowa, it's a lot cheaper, but. Okay, so you just use a little bit at a time, about that much, like a little smaller than a pea size, than a green pea. A little smaller than that, okay? And you start at that. I usually just start my forehead and down. And I'll show you how I do it around my eyes too. So you do circular motion around your forehead. I have oily skin, so I try to use oil-free for everything. Combination just means that it's got micro-absorbent type of little ingredients in the lotion, where your T-zone is the oiliest. That's where it has more oil glands. And on the cheek and jawline, it's kind of dry. It just says it has microscopic type absorbent sponge where it absorbs your oils on your T-zone area, and it moisturizes, and then the other ingredient moisturizes your dry area. So it's for combination skin. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a bit of my temple, and down in the middle part between my eyes and down my nose. You could do whichever order you want, as long as you get it even thin, like your lotion. And do circular motion around on your cheekbone, the first half of your face on your cheekbone. And then I do a little bit on my side lower of my cheekbone area above the jawline. And then I do the same thing for the left side. Circular motion again. And I still have a lot extra, so I just bring it down to do the lower part of my face. And just even it out. And then just do it in your chin area. You know, I would never imagine doing this with no makeup so the world could see me in this way. But like I said, I'm tired, I'm a mother of 4, and you know, we're just always home. I really don't care anymore. So you ladies, you'll see, once you start having kids, you'll be really tired to even make yourself beautiful. Or you're already beautiful, of course, already, but to do the makeup, do the fingernails, do the hair, like who cares, you know? Oh well. So, oh, now around my eyes, okay? I use my ring finger, okay, for my eye area. Ring finger is the best. It's the most gentle, okay? Ring finger. Okay, so you put some in your ring finger, about that much, and I usually massage it gently, just to get over. Here you can see. Right here, just go like that gently. Always moisturize your eye circle area, because that's where the fine lines, when you smile, when you talk, when you laugh or giggle, it'll start having crow's feet as you age. So use a little bit and then just put above the eyelid as well. That'll keep it moist. You can see a little bit of the residue right there, but it'll evaporate soon. Within 10 minutes, it'll start evaporating. Do the same thing for the left. Gently under the eye circles. I'm 32 years old, so when I laugh and smile, you don't really see crow's feet. Freddie thinks it's genetics. Okay, if it's genetics, fine, but I will not take that for granted. I'll still take care of my eyes, my skin eye area. I always wake up, wash up, and put my moisturizer around my eyes. At bedtime, I use my Pond's cream. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys my Pond's cream. My other video, I was talking about the Pond's cream, but I didn't have it with me in the room when I was videotaping it. But I'll show you. So there, I'm done with the around the face and around the eyes. All right, let me show you the. Here we go. We're like advertising for Pond's cream, but it's the best thing. I tell you, this is the Pond's cream, the blue cap. This is for your face, okay? The green cap, the one that it comes in a bigger jar. The green one. It comes like in a jar that's almost as big as this, almost like double the size, and it's green. That's a cold cream cleanser, okay? As I said, it's a cleanser. Don't go to bed with that cleanser overnight, okay? It's to wash your face, okay? But the blue one is a skin cream for your face, okay? And this is something that's more creamier, more rich, and this is more for like nighttime stuff. I already have oily skin. I'm not going to use this over my face because it makes my skin break out a little bit because I already have such oily skin. And so I don't use this for my whole face. I just use it as an eye cream. So you just open it up and then there you go. And this is just like I already put some lotion under my skin, but just to show you again. I usually put extra. Freddie hates it on my face because I look like a little ghost, like a little monster. But I like to put a little extra where there's like extra coatings where you can see the white, but it evaporates later on too. I use a little bit of dot like that. I put it under my eye circles like that. And I'll show you how I look like at night, and Freddie thinks I look like a monster, but who cares? At least I get no wrinkles. I'm 4 years older than Freddie, and yes, he has more fine lines than I do around his eyes. Ha ha, so that shows that I take care of myself. He still thinks it's genetics.
I think it's genetics.
No, I think it's both, because I take care of it. So you go like that, at the crow's feet area, in and out, in and move outward. And you can put some above your eyelid too. Avoid the eyebrows because, for example, women or men who tweeze the eyebrows, when you tweeze, you're going to leave exposure of the pores open, and you don't want to clog it with like heavy cream or oily stuff because that can make it, that can clog the hair follicle and cause breakouts, pimples. So avoid the eyebrow area up here. You can use it with a light oil-free lotion if you want to go over it, but for this, just keep it just above the lid. Avoid the eyebrows. Avoid this part right here because that's where you tweeze your eyebrows. And I do the same thing for the left right here. And don't put it too close to your inner eyelid because it could start hurting your eyes a lot. I got used to the pain, so, and plus I stopped putting it too close. Because once it gets to your eyes, it's going to hurt a lot. So and actually I put it 3 times more than this, but since I'm just demonstrating, I don't look like a ghost and scare you. But I tell you, when you wake up, your lower eye areas can look a little poofier because it absorbed all that moisture, okay? It absorbs so much that you won't even see much wrinkles at all. And if you do have wrinkles, I tell you, you'll start seeing improvements. If you do this every night before you go to bed, you'll start seeing improvements like within a month. You'll see like when you smile, the fine lines aren't really there no more because the skin absorbed the moisture so much that it poofs it out real nicely. So fine lines are caused by too much of the crinkling of the skin and too much dryness, okay? People with dry skin types will have more wrinkles than people who have oily skin type. People with oily skin type will actually have a more youthful looking face. But the thing is, we're more prone to acne because when we have oily face, our oil glands are producing too much oil, and we're not going to get much wrinkles from that, but it can cause more breakouts than people with dry skin type. People with dry skin type will have less acne, but they're going to get more wrinkles. But that's why they have to take care of it by moisturizing it. So this is how I look like when I go to bed. Freddie hates it, but I'll take it off today. But so yeah, I'm just demonstrating, and I'm just taking some of it off right now because I don't think I want to walk around the house looking like this. But it will absorb, and it'll start looking in the
10 seconds left.
Okay, so that's it, guys. Enjoy. Let me know how you like the skincare techniques. See ya.